My dear friends, I am so glad to welcome you to the course Your Social Strategy or Developing Trust. And I admire you in this journey because you challenge the status quo when, like for generations, we believe that we have to apply for the job, we have to be selected for the job, we have to be chosen for the job, and then we have to play the rules of the game of that job, right? Instead, you want to have employability freedom, which I do not mean that you have to have your own business. It might not, but the point is that you want to be comfortable in your own skin and you want to capitalize on the beauty of your own already accumulated competences, find the center and capitalize this and make it work for your own journey. So I'm Dr. Julia Ivy, and as you can see from the slide, I have my own competence mix, and I am PhD in psychology, and my PhD work was devoted on reflection of significant choices, of how we make our choices, but more important, how we reflect on these choices to make our own journey better. And my second PhD in management, and specifically in strategy, entrepreneurship, and innovation, where my research was about social capital and how it works for success. So that's why we are here, and if you can see in the formula of success, it's exactly the combination of psychology and strategy. Because the formula says that the first component of this formula is who you are, what's the center, what's the power, what your personal capital, like of maturity and focus. And our e-course on personal strategy, elucidating your professional core, it's exactly about it. And many of you already done with this course, or some of you might join us in that another journey. But when you define who you are, the second part of the formula is who you know. We might hate this kind of necessity of rely on connections and other people. We really want sometimes just to have this formula, to have just who I know I am and what I know. But the reality is not like that. We all, if we look around, we all see how people succeed in their lives because they had support of somebody, because they had connection with somebody, because they had trust of somebody who recommended them to other people. And businesses also figure out this, and they have special efforts to understand who their audience and connect this. So the second part of the formula is who you know, and this course, Developing Trust or Your Social Strategy, is exactly about this part of your success. And the last part of this formula is what you know. It would be about your professional capital, but it's not just about your diplomas or about your kind of resume. It's not, because everybody have them. It's not distinguish you in the market. What distinguish you is a very clear message and proof that you actually can generate value for companies or people who you want to work with. So the formula is who you are multiplied who you know multiplied to what you know, and of course none of these parts of the formula must be zero, but they can compensate each other. And at the end, we multiply this, of course, your impression strategy or your ability to excite the market when you present of who you are, when you put in the work your who you know, and also very confident is what you know, and this would be the last E course of our journey. So once again, we are in a D course, and this is module number 1, when I provide overview what it actually is and what challenges it helps us to deal with, and who need this knowledge most.